What's up, metalheads and rockers? I'm Al Ditton with Underground Noise Webzine. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far, and I hope you're shredding some metal music, and if you're not, you're doing it wrong. Anyway, this is Webisode number 105. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing the band called All Life Ends. Welcome, dudes.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hey, welcome to my show. I'm glad you could be here today. Thanks for giving me a portion of your time.
Thanks for inviting us.
You're welcome. Absolutely. The first question I would like to ask you guys is, would you mind introducing yourselves and telling me what you do in the band?
Sure, I start. I'm Claudio. I play the guitar, mostly rhythm guitar, but sometimes I have to play lead. Yeah, just riffing out.
My name is David. I'm the vocalist and writing all lyrics.
Thomas, drums.
Hi, my name is Ramon and I play the other guitar.
That's awesome. So who plays bass?
Our sampler. No, we have
no bass player.
The best bass player. He's
The
always
best.
tight. No, we
Yeah.
currently don't have a bassist, so we just use our backing tracks. Raymond played all the bass and just press record, play on the show, and at least one is always in time.
That's awesome. Sometimes you need a little bit of AI just to get through the life, you know what I mean?
Yep, a little bit of AI.
There's nothing wrong with that. How did you guys meet each other?
Huh?
How did you guys meet each other?
Well,
I started in 2006 with other members. I'm the only person, the only member who is since the beginning. I think Claudio started in 2000.
2007, 2008
2008.
around, yeah.
And we have a lot of changes of members, and so we ask people, they ask us if they can play, so we find us.
The internet platforms on the internet where you can look for a job for other musicians. So that's how I found them. I put an ad in about I'm looking for a death metal band in the area, which is not so easy to find. And then they called me and I showed up, and yeah, with the time it developed, and I'm since 2012 in All Life Ends.
Yep.
Yeah, the Swiss metal community is not that big, so it wasn't like I found them because they were searching for a guitarist, and yeah, since 2016, and we have since been stable in this configuration, I think. Yeah.
That's really cool. You guys just stuck together like glue or bubble gum, you know? That's actually really awesome.
Exactly.
That's a good analogy if you ask me. I mean,
yeah, sure.
everybody has their own analogies about stuff, so that's one to throw out there for you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Who came up with the name?
I'm a big fan of At the Gates, and I love the song All Life Ends, and so I choose this name for the band. Yeah.
And I was told that's the only one truth in life. Thinking about it.
Is that pun intended?
Probably take it.
Well, you got to go with whatever you can get these days, I suppose. What type of guitar gear do you like to use for your sound? Do you have a guitar nearby?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. This is the segment, everybody, that we call "Show Me Your Axe."
Show me your axe. Sure.
I have to get mine too.
I think it's kind of funny because someone had said to me in a message one day, "Did you just say show me your ass?" I'm like, no, I don't know asses.
Yeah, so my current axe is a Gorilla guitar, the 7th string from a Canadian luthier. It's a metal machine all over the place, tuned to drop E. So it's low tuning as the new kids do.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, Floyd Rose is now blocked, so I don't need the Floyd Rose for riffing. But that's my one of my exes.
Yeah, I've never heard of that brand before. I use BC Rich, and I also use Ibanez guitars.
Yeah,
Well-
got one BC Rich as well.
Well, I play harp, so
Oh,
it's a
good.
Spectre C9, and yeah, basically like we already went low with the tuning, but I still when basically we use 8-string tuning, and I still wanted the high string, so yeah, to play higher leads, or I got used to play leads like that. Yeah, and then I thought, why not one lower? So yeah, that's why I played this one.
Is it hard to play a 9-string? I've never played one. I have an 8-string and a
You get
7-string.
used to it.
Yeah,
You get used to it, yeah.
I bet they
Yeah.
keep extremely low as far as notes and tones go.
Yeah, you can't like play just anything lower, so it just will sound muddy. But yeah, just like to get a little bit more of these low frequencies in for certain parts. So why not?
I'm sure all of you guys are excited about your new album coming out next month, Miscreation.
Yep.
Sure.
I was
Oh,
jamming
yeah.
on Pandemonic a couple days ago, and I said, wow, these guys actually slap the face around a lot.
Yeah. Blast beats directly all in. Yeah.
This is a question for David. What would you say is the lyrical format all about?
Yeah, I don't really have a concept. Sure, I have a concept. I love H.P. Lovecraft, and everything who's going into dark, creepy things, and I love this outer space monsters, and I try to combine this with words that I think they will fit to our music or to our lyrics. So this is the
He writes a lot about monsters, aliens, and the destruction of Earth, basically. So
Yeah.
Aliens, huh? I'm not sure if those things exist unless they're a United States government operative, but at the same time, but yeah, that's really cool. I mean, I was listening to it, like I said, and I was like, wow, this has some really good crunch to it.
yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Welcome.
fits very well with the lyric video. I give the guy who make the lyric video. I said what I imagine what I want to have in the video that fits to the lyrics, and I think the lyric video is very. I love it. I love it really.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Because, like I said, I was listening to Pandemonic a couple days ago, and I was like, wow, I could listen to this for the rest of my life.
it's very kind.
Thanks.
Okay,
Thank
Thank you.
I mean, it shredded my brains, man. What can I tell you? I feel like I'm in the cottage cheese mode for a minute there. I'm like, oh man, these guys fucking rip.
Okay,
Wow,
thank you
thanks.
very much.
Thanks.
Got a really deep guttural growl there, David. And I was going to ask all of you guys, how old were you guys when you first discovered metal music?
Boah, Jesus Christ.
I was 5.
Oh, 13 probably. Starting with Nirvana. There was so my age kind of thing. Then to Rammstein, and then all the way downhill to low. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm a new kid, so whatever.
My parents they have vinyl, a lot of vinyl, vinyl, and they listen to Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Uriah Heep, and all this stuff, and I always heard that, and so I think I go very fast into metal and rock now. Maybe as a child, I was 9 as I have Somewhere in Time from Iron Maiden. I really love Iron Maiden.
That's my favorite album by Maiden, dude.
Mine too. Mine too.
Fucking A, man, that's killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was basically just a process. I think around when I was 10, my father got me my first AC/DC album. Yeah, and from there on I couldn't stop listening to this kind of music, and yeah, it was just like a process from there on. So then I discovered new metal, and I think pretty quickly got into death metal. Yeah, and then from there on in all kinds of extreme music. So yeah.
I think I started out with German thrash with Creator, Sodom, stuff like that. It depends on a little bit, not all the same age. I think I'm a little bit the oldest. It depends. So that's why, yeah, Pleasure to Kill was a really nice thrash album from Creator, and then from then on, yeah, it was with the old Sepultura ones, Death. Then this way, Dismember, Entombed. Not to forget to mention the Scandinavian guys, big influence also. Yeah, this was the way. But started out with AC/DC and Iron Maiden, like Halloween was also one, yeah, this stuff. But then getting more darker, faster, more brutal.
Yeah, because I can remember being a teenager listening to Cannibal Corpse and Deicide and Mortification in high school, and people would look at me kind of funny, like, what is he listening to? Why does he look so angry? I'm not angry at the school. I'm just angry at the fucking world. Get over it. You know, when you get older, it seems like you seem to chill out. You're more calmed down. And plus, you can come up with better ideas, you know?
Oh.
How would you say you guys sustain your energy? Like, what keeps you going?
Having fun, keep playing.
Yeah.
It's forgetting everything else, basically, like to the whole energy which is built up during the day, during the week, and you just can't let it go. So, I mean, it comes naturally, so I don't have like force myself to have fun. But yeah, and just like playing music, I could do it like forever. So yeah.
Oh.
That's a good
Just-
answer.
Keep writing new songs, keep having fun writing them, keep playing them together, improving them together, going faster, and that's just keeps the reel rolling, kind of. Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you guys plan on having a CD release party for your new album?
Coming Friday, this Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Second, or
Second, yeah.
2nd of June, yeah. It's the release party.
That's awesome. I hope you guys have a really good crowd.
Yeah, a lot of people's already told us they will come. Old friends will come. Our old bassist will come. So we'll see a lot of familiar faces, and then party is already on.
That's awesome. How many people are you expecting?
No idea, but we're just like so excited to finally present it to. Doesn't matter to other people, like just yeah, to give them our new music and to play it live.
Yeah, like I said, I was really enjoying that song Pandemonic. Are there any songs other than that stand out to you guys as your favorites from the album?
It's hard to choose, like when you play all of them over and over again, you record them, you hear them a lot of times. So I think everyone has their own favorite. I think Pandemonic probably is one of them. We also have, we can give a little hint, we have a video coming up for our song The Silent End. And I think that's also one which we think is one we think is one of the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, probably everyone has like their 4 or 5 tracks which they think they're the best.
Yeah.
Others probably think that the whole album sounds
killer.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's always hard to say. But probably yeah, these two.
Yeah. So the video is in the makings. Let's see what's coming for you guys.
You know, this is a question I've never thought about asking anybody before, but was it difficult to set up the layout of the songs, like how you have them in like 1 through 10 or say 1 through 8. Like for an example,
yeah.
you have bands like Fear Factory. They had an album called Obsolete. They went with Shock, then Edge Crusher, and went on from that. But what I was trying to figure out was like, how did you guys figure out what songs went in which order?
We just came naturally.
Yeah. Yeah, we sat together and we were thinking about which song, how one song ends and which song naturally fits next. So it's kind of, we have these 9 songs, some of them a bit faster, some of them a bit slower, so that there are some variants within the album. And starting with a killer intro and going from there. That's, yeah. It was kind of easy just to start, yeah.
I mean, the album is with every song 110% with from the beginning to the end, so it wouldn't matter in the end anyways.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I was listening to some of your stuff that's earlier from previous, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, these guys have really grown as musicians, and you guys are really tight in your sound. How would you compare your music from back then to now? Would you say it's a lot heavier now, or would you say it's a lot heavier from back then?
The riffs are tighter than they were back then. The playing, we improved in our playing style, and we got faster in playing, and we can play the riffs more precisely. And that's kind of the journey we went through by keep playing, so that the sound which we were recording got even better. We know what kind of sound we like with that lower tuning, so that's not all just mushy and muddy. And we kept the focus on there so that the riffs break through, and not only that you hear drums, but also the guitars sits well in the mix. And on that perspective, we improved that. We kind of realized what we like and improved from there on. Yeah.
Anybody else want to contribute on that one?
I think we also grew very much as a band together, and with like each one has his own influences and brings his own style to the band. And yeah, we also have redone a lot of tracks and maybe like have had new ideas or started over, and just because we found more and more our style of playing, and we influenced ourselves, and we didn't like have to find influences from outside. So and I think that's also very beneficial for our songs, that we found our own style for playing, for songwriting, and just the overall mix, how it sounds.
That's really cool. Another question for David himself personally. How did you learn how to growl?
I just do it. I started with a band as I was 15. Then first we have a punk band, and then but I want to make death metal, and then my bandmates first they were angry against me. They want to death metal, but then we got a new guitarist who loves Sepultura and such bands, and then we go more into harder style, and I just do it. I can't say how I learned it. Yeah.
Have you ever lost your voice while growling?
No. Also bis verloren.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet, no.
No. It's easier if I grow deeper. It's better for the voice. But if you scream more, then you can get. If you scream the whole concert, then at the end it can be that I feel pain. But I growl more, and sometimes I have the screams.
Yeah, I throw that out there just because there's been a few times where I've been, practicing my vocals myself, and like the next day I sound like Peter Steele from Typo Negative. I've mentioned this before in interviews before, and people are like, how does that happen? I said, well, I do use my diaphragm, but the only problem is I don't think I'm hydrated enough. So I got to lay off the Mountain Dew, you guys. Not that I'm endorsed by Mountain Dew, but if I was, that'd be great.
Okay.
Well, it's probably not the best hydration source. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's caffeine, so it keeps me going as far as energy goes, but at the same time, drink more water. It's better for you. You always get those flavor packets and just add them to it and just like, yep, there's caffeine in there. Probably not enough, though.
Yeah, we're Swiss people. We drink a lot of coffee, so we kind of have it in the veins already.
You guys have any pre-show rituals that you'd like to do? Like, say, do some push-ups or maybe sit-ups before going on stage?
Just we just have. Let's keep it that way. One of us never practiced before a show. Some of us do warm up, and then we just roll with the first song and keep it going. We're more excited to play than to wait and do some anxious or some stylistic thingy. No, just go in there and play it.
Back to your CD release party coming up this Friday. Do you guys have any shows after that?
On the 14th of June, on Wednesday, we have another show in the middle of the capital town, Zurich, with some other underground bands. Yeah.
Oh, we go.
Whatever. Yeah, there's this next one coming, and let's see what's coming in then.
That sounds great. Would you like to share some of those band names with me that you're going to be playing with?
Sure.
Bands which we would play.
No, the ones we play with.
I'm
Amfritik.
Maybe Cremation from Switzerland, and Vomitist, a very good friend from us. The guitarist was also played with us years ago. Yeah, 3 bands: Vomitist, Cremation, and we. And the 14th, Carnal Tomb from Germany, and the other band I can't.
And another band.
And another one.
I can't read the.
Yeah,
the logo.
But you can see it on our website.
Yeah.
All our fans.
On the website, it's called there.
I'll definitely have to check that out when I get it some time to actually sit back and check it out for sure.
Oh.
This is a question for the drummer. I forgot your name already, but forgive me.
No, Thomas.
Cool. What's the fastest BPM that you can do?
Good question. And I can. It depends how long. No, I think with all the songs we play are in the range of 105 and 120, or if you double it, 240. So kind of the fastest I play now during the songs. If I have to speed it up a little bit, would be possible, but for me, it's also about being clean, and with the endurance is really important. So it's not just a short burst with 260. But if I have to be constant, it's about 240, 245, I guess.
Just say 300.
300. Sorry, 300.
That's badass. If you're doing 300, if you're doing 400, you're a fucking machine. Must be like Raymond Herrera or Michael Smith. As you guys probably know, Michael Smith, he used to play with Suffocation. I'm not sure if he's still jamming with a band or not, but big shout out to Mr. Michael Smith. One hell of a drummer. And speaking of endurance, how do you keep your endurance going? I mean, do you practice? Do you like to exercise a lot?
Yeah, but I have a drum at home, which is quite fortunate. So I can go and play it in the evening, and I just can. It's not that I sit on a practice pad and do this for hours. That's a little bit too boring, but it's good. I can use the drum set and then I practice at home. And before a gig, it's always important to warm up. That helps a lot. And yeah, that's what I do.
That's awesome. What's the next step for all of you?
A lot of time to get faster and faster and faster.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but what's the next step for All Life Ends?
Promotion.
Promotion. Yeah.
Play shows, play our new songs. Like everyone should have the opportunity to buy the album, listen to it. Yeah.
Making the music video and probably another just guitar playthrough video. We kind of planned it. Yeah, promotion, YouTube, all the stuff.
YouTube's the best way to go.
Yep, it is nowadays. Yep, definitely.
We try to make a small tour. As we bring out the Plague of Man, the
prior album. Yep.
We have planned to make some shows in Germany, Poland, and Czechoslovakia. But because of the pandemic, everything has been cancelled, and we can't promote the album. But now we try to make a small tour. Maybe we can do. Maybe you know Requiem from Switzerland. It's old school death metal band. They're also good friends. And yeah, we try to make with them something.
Oh. It's in the plans. It's not final yet, but if it works out, it will be awesome. Playing some other countries, some shows for new guys, new people. It's always fun. Let's see. We hope for the best.
Hey, I'm hoping the best for you guys as well. I'm keep throwing my horns up, even though I'm not there in the crowd. I'll probably be invisible. Be like, yo.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you very much.
You know, it's funny. Somebody asked me the other day what my knuckles say, and I'm going to show you guys. It says "rock you all."
Nice.
Then when you turn around, it says "you all rock."
Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
You know, it's funny because a lot of people that have tattoos, they ask me, does that have any special meaning to you? I mean, what would you like to say about tattoos, David?
What about tattoos?
Tattoos.
I see you got a few of them yourself there.
Yeah. It's inspired from the you know the comic Hellblazer?
Yeah.
Maybe. And the movie with Keanu Reeves, Constantine. And
Yeah, I remember that.
he fights against demons, angels. He has this tattoo, and then he said, "Into the light, I command you." And as I saw this, I was very impressed. And then I decided to make this tattoo. But for me, it's the sun, like energy, power. Yeah, and you can put it together, make from two things one. Yeah,
Looks almost like a spider when you put together with 6 legs instead.
yeah, but yeah, 8. Yeah.
It's funny because I got my Cyclone tattoo. You guys remember Cyclone?
Okay.
You know, I wish that band would get back together as Cyclone because they're so fucking great.
Okay.
Cyclone.
Cyclone? From the band, you mean the band? Yeah.
Cyclone, they're from Norway.
Yeah, they're great. I love
it seems like they only made 3 albums and a live DVD. That was it. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Come on, you guys gotta keep going. I love you guys, but at the same time, I'm thinking there are no more. What can you do? Find another band to listen to, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
So I say to myself, okay, I've listened to this band before. I like these guys, but here's a band that I don't like. Who wants to play Frisbee? You know, I do that with certain CDs. Like if somebody gives me a certain CD, not that I'm going to knock somebody for what they listen to, but if I don't like it, of course I'm going to play Frisbee with it.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Flies. Woo! Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I've only got 8 minutes left with you today. I would like to ask you a few last questions. What would you like to say to your guys' fans?
You are awesome. The one, you know us, we know you. That's great. And if you come to a show, let's have a meeting, let's have a chit chat, whatever. Let's have a good time. So we like our song. I think you like our song, so we have a party already planned. No idea.
If we want to support underground, buy merch. Yeah. So we can take the money. We need the money to invest
New merch.
for new merch or new music.
I agree.
All been said.
Yeah, it's always nice to see some guys again at the show where they come, they know us, we know them, and it's always a really nice time, especially if with some old friends we know for years, and they come to our show. You're the guys, you are the best, and it's just always amazing having people liking the songs, the sound we make, and from there on, you guys, you rock, really. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, guys, this is my final question for you. Do you have any last words for Underground Noise Webzine?
Thanks for the time, for the invitement. It was our first time having an interview, as you may have realized.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, really thanks a lot.
Thank you.
To get in touch with us. It's an honor to have you with us. And I wish you all the best for what you do. It's awesome. We really appreciate your work. And thanks. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You guys are welcome. I hope I can have you guys on my show again sometime in the future.
Maybe.
We'll see what the future brings. Yeah. Nobody knows.
Remember, people, keep your horns up for metal and rock. Like I've said, if you're not doing it that way, you're doing it wrong.
See. Thanks.
Hey, you guys are welcome. Thanks again.